setting my stuff down here. I brought me a couple cokes today. It rained a ton. I'm gonna surface hunt this a little bit. I don't have much hopes of finding nothing laying out. I do every once in a while, but see, there's a little buckle. That's older too. Look at that. That's a brass buckle with the thing on it. Maybe a woman's. You know, that's nothing. But I don't expect to see a real awesome marble of Christensen laying out or nothing. But I'm going to do some raking around. You see, it's horrible wet conditions. I'm going to go down in there too and dig around. I'll see what I can come up with. The river's up, so I can't really go do that for a few more days. You got lots of rain here in Ohio. I'll get back when I find some cool stuff. That's heavy. That's old. Man. Still walking around a little bit. See, there's a compact that it's got damage to it. But look here. Here's an old razor. That's nice enough to take. Look at that weird top on that thing. It's got little gears in the side. I'll clean that up. That's kind of cool. I thought I had a good one here. That's an old cork bottle. It's blown, but there's nothing on it. I'll take it. You can see, look at this slop. It's at these upper layers. I'm scraping them off. This is what I do when it rains. And I'm on the side of a hill, so it drains fast. And it just stopped raining a few hours ago. Now look. And see, this is a heavier rake. I'll switch to this one with the sharper tines. And see, there's an old gas fixture with all the ornate things on it. But see, I'll try to keep this stuff off and get into this powdery layer. Definitely hitting undug layers down in there because I would have definitely taken this. So this is good. This is a hair care product from the 1930s from Pittsburgh. It's mint, Dr. Ellis. Take every one of these I find. They're nice looking Art Deco bottles. Bossing all over. Now, this can all be cleaned up and repurposed. It's a real heavy brass, like probably off a Kohler or something. Look, it even has a lock mechanism that's brass that flips open. Look at that. That's a nice old, that can be repurposed. I take all this kind of stuff. Just put that one in my bag. Here's another one. Dr. Ellis, Pittsburgh. These are nice. You know, if I had a store with new caps, they'd be $3 or $4 and they'd sell at that right now. Well, I'm cleaning up some of these Dr. Ellis's. You can see a lot of them are different. See, this one here's bigger. See, they're different. I got lots of variations of these today. See, this looks pretty nice and loose. And see if a marble pops out of there. I want to see it. And then these upper layers, I'm really not because it's too wet. I'm down to the dry layer, and you won't be able to find this on flat ground. You got to be on the side of the hill. That's why I get videos all the time. Who cares if it's raining? It could be raining now, and I'd have still found this layer. It's the mud so bad. I can't believe this. Look at it. I mean, we just got a bunch of rain. This is why I buy stuff in the antique stores. I just bought one of these, and I've found them before, but this one's broke. I'll show you what a whole one looks like. It's a Willie's Jeep candy container from like 1930 to 40. Busted in half. That's a shame. I would have liked to have another one. I'll show you a whole one now. See, right here's the candy container. I just bought this one in an antique store a couple weeks ago. And for the purpose of showing it for videos. And what are the odds I find a broken one this quick? It's a pretty common toy. I think I paid $4 for this one, but that's a real good deal. They're usually like 10. Been candy in this, and right there it is. And you can see who made it. Jeanette, Pennsylvania. The Millstone Company. Later. I just threw that Willie's Jeep up there and went to get back in my hole and look. Well, look, see, I'm going to have that today, but that's good. That wide, and it just takes me a second. But look here. See the find? Right up here above me is where I found all the clay marbles in the frame I just finished. Right here's another one. We'll just have to put it in there with. Right there's another handmade clay marble. Nice brown rust staining on it. That's a nice one. All right, another find. Well, here's another cool find. I hope this is. Look here. There's a best baby. Oh, this looks cool. It'll look Oh yeah, it's an old one. Oh yeah, I got others of these. Probably had movable arms, yeah. But I've probably got some to fit it. I'll put that in the case. That's nice. It'll be marked probably Japan on the back, debossed. Yeah, it says something up there, made in something. We'll see. Great fun. Well, here's this little bisque doll. It's a pretty nice one. Made in Japan right on the back. I just got it cleaned up. That's nice. Now, I just put this in that jumbo peanut butter jar, and look, I got these things laying around everywhere. Here's a bunch of recent ones. I have a bunch of perfect ones too. Well, see, look at that one. That's really nice. That's Paul Parrot Shoes. A best Paul Parrot Shoes one. Here's a little like native person made out of the same stuff. There's a big bisque head off a bigger doll. I find lots of them. These are just a few, and here's some other stuff I've dug too. Look at all this stuff. I just got stuff everywhere, folks. Oh, heck yeah. I did it. Worst conditions possible, but you see what I got going here. I'm terracing this down over time. So if the places I've wiped that place out, I haven't wiped this place out, I know I can come here and be right on treasure. And that looks like a 20s to 30s layer with them candy containers and that stuff I found so far. Now look at this. I saw this fly through the air, and this is chances are is going to be a military bucket. It's a big two-piece. Look at the patina on that. Let's see. What do you think it's going to be? An eagle button? It is. Oh man. I got a big military frame of stuff. We'll get it out and I'll show it to you. And we'll put this baby right in it. That's a beauty. Yeah. Well, I didn't wire brush this or nothing. I just soaked it and cleaned it with a toothbrush and some cleaner. And it turned out nice. And it says, the City Button Works, New York. That's beautiful, and I love this stuff. Look here. Here's a frame of other military stuff. There's a medic spoon and an Air Force pilot spoon and just some general military ones. There's U.S. Navy. There's a letter opener, and you can see all these things. Now we got one more. I'll put this one right there. So one more piece for my collection. All dug on that dump. Later. I'm down in that rust layer. I'm just hitting the top of it. I had another cave in this buckle, but you can start to see it. Look here. Always nice cosmetics in that layer. Oh, I don't have this one. This is nice condition too. Look at it. Don't see anything on it yet, but we'll get it cleaned up. It's marked on the bottom. That's a nice looking one. Nice condition. All right. Now look how nice that cleaned up. It's all marked up on the bottom. You can pause this. It says Cashmere Bouquet. Colgate Distributors. Made in the USA. The Cashmere Bouquet must be the color. You can see Colgate. So a Colgate. Didn't know they made that stuff. That's old too. Probably 1930 to 1940 on that. Very cool. Going that way, which I assumed, and there's a stinking yellow jacket. I hope I don't get stung up again. But look here, my first marble, and this looks like a nice, it probably, man, that looks like it might fluoresce. What the heck? No, it really does, don't it? Some little, maybe, I don't know what it is. I've been finding Christensen agate companies in here, old vitros. That's beautiful. It really looks like uranium glass. I'll be surprised if that one didn't glaze so good. In a hot pocket now. A few more rakes after that compact, that marble right before it. Here's another marble. It's another solid color one. That's like a cherry tomato. Well, here's the three marbles I found in this video. That one doesn't glow, but it fluoresces whiter than normal. I'd say it has a touch of like uranium glass mixed in. You can kind of see it. I'd say these are vitreous solid colors, and then I got the clay. They're all nice condition, beauties. You know, just another smoker of a find. Look here. Another little, and you know, this is 1930 at the newest. Oh, it's just nice. This is kind of a plainer one, but it's still marked on the bottom. That rust layer, I don't know what the principle is behind it. See, look at that. That's not as a nice a one. It will be if it has some woman's name or something, but I don't think it does. Just marked on the bottom. Still cool. Now here's the second one of these I found in that trip, and I don't have this one. It says Dorothy Gray Limited Ltd, and then distributed New York, made in the USA. Dorothy Gray, and you know that's old. 1930 to 1940. Later. I don't have much longer. It's gonna come up a dandy, but I'm parked close to my truck here. I'm down here close to my truck. I parked close so I can get out of here. Hopefully one more find. Well, I just raked this really cool feed container out, probably from around 1930. So it's like 90 to 100 years old. And I had a cap I dug out of here, threw it up here. There is a complete thing. You want to take all these old jars that will take a mason lid. People want them. You can get a few bucks for every one of them. Just easy. Believe this. I see another find. Not that. That's a gun though. A toy gun. Look here. This is a bar with two. What do you think that is? That's a dog tag. And likely an old one. Look, there's a clip rusted to it. I hope that's a dog tag. See, that's rusted to it. It is. It's marked. I can see it right in there. I'll take a guess. I say 1940. That's it. Well, it's a 1933 Monroe County, Ohio dog tag. And it looks like 0931 or 931. 1933. Yo, look at all these weird containers. That's weird. Well, all as I can say is just, I don't even know what to say. There's so much cool stuff coming out of this rust layer. Look at this. This is a compact. Look, and it's still got like a, there's the clasp, and it's ornate, and it's brass. Holy, look at this thing. This is the coolest one to date, I think. Oh, it's marked up. This is gonna be, oh, it is. It's got a seal right there on it, and it says stuff down here, and it's like 1920. I'll show you why I'm excited. I got tons of this stuff from this dump. Look at that. Holy crap. Well, here's that thing. This is the whole change up here. These have springs behind them, and you push the change in there. This opens up. Maybe there was a compact behind that. Maybe there was a mirror on that. But that real cool clasp. I'll get this shut and I'll show it to you in the case. Look at it. It's very cool. It's going to look great in my cosmetics frame. Well, this is what I do with the cosmetics. I had this in there. It's like a cosmetic related bottle, but I'm going to take that out and put this better Art Deco compact in this place. It looks a lot better with that other stuff. And I'm incorporating these. This is the one I just found in this video, and here's another one. I'll put it in here, and it just, look at that. I'll put the lid on and show you. Well, you can see that now. That's starting to look awesome. That's a lot of stuff from the dump just in the last 6 months, cosmetic related. Wow, that's a plus today. In them 2 containers I don't have, lipstick containers, so that's looking good. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, here's some other stuff off that dump. Just to show you how good it is. There's a real old ornate key I just found. I found this. Look at that. It's off a old bag making machine. It's got enamel inlay from Cleveland. This is off a popcorn machine. A big plate. Look at that stuff alone. Now look at the marbles. And look at this. See that glower? That's a Christensen Agate Company UV slag. There's a Christensen Agate Bloody. Look at all these real nice vitros in here. There's some nice stuff in that dump. I will go back, so make sure you subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Christensen agate glower. Look at that. My goodness, look at that thing load up. It looks like a uranium plant or something. Whoa. Later. Well, I'm home. Squirrel Man's been in his cage. Look here. Here comes the wild man. Oh, look at here, folks. There's my buddy. I was missing you too, bud. We going out? We going out to play? You going outside? Look here, folks. It's my good boy. What's going on, buddy? I was missing you too. Look here, he misses me.